Hey, what's going on, guys? Nova here, and welcome to episode 7 of the solo Skyblock series. Now, last episode we worked on the cactus farm, and for the most part, that has been doing pretty good. So I made this collection system that can collect everything and just put them together, and if I look, yeah, we're getting a good, decent bit of cactus. Funny enough, cactus is actually on the rotating shop right now for the next hour and 15 minutes, which will probably be in less than a day after I make this video, so do make sure that if you have cactus on the rotating shop, you make use of that. It won't be there long. Yeah, still my masteries on cactus are not that far. I currently have 2600 and I want to see if I can get that done by today, just so I don't have to worry about doing it later, and so I can get the cactus minions working, and so I can sell for as much money as physically possible. Otherwise, I streamed. It was really fun. Remember, guys, you want to catch me while I'm streaming, you can join my Discord, links down below in the description, or you can always just follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/NovaDrakers. We always have a good time. It was really fun. I do hope to see you guys there. On stream, we actually made this beautiful thing, and basically what we're doing is we're gonna put all of our YouTube subs and our Twitch subs like on the wall. Obviously, we're gonna have a lot more YouTube subs and Twitch subs, and that is expected. We're planning around that. But I think it'd be really cool if we like have everyone listed here, at least until we get like a decent amount where we can actually have fun with it. Another important reason I'm doing that because Mr. Data actually challenged me that he's gonna hit 1,000 subs before me. I can't let that happen. My pride is too big, especially because I started so much before him. I have to admit though, like, he started like recently and he has skyrocketed in subs. Really, I'm happy for him, really excited, but we can't let him get 1,000 subs before us, guys. Come on, you gotta sub to the channel, come on. So if you guys are interested, just go ahead, sub to the channel, and put a message of like what you want your name to be and what you want it to have in your text, and I'll just put you on the wall, and you guys can, be a little part of the channel. It'll be really fun, so, let me know if you guys want to do that. Also, obviously, same with the Twitch subs. Naturally, there are going to be a lot less Twitch subs and YouTube subs, but if you do, I'll be happy to put you guys on the wall. We actually make you a permanent addition to the team, for like future times. Regardless, there's a few updates I wanted to give you guys for stuff I've been doing off campus. The first thing's being in runes. So if I do slash masteries and go to the rune pouch, you're gonna see I actually have some runes, and I also have my entire rune pouch filled. So naturally, I've been mining a lot, and when I mine it, I get a ton of copper. So I just decided that I was just gonna do, if I do slash mcraft, yeah, so I just decided to make the super rune pouch. It didn't take that long, so this takes, as you see, 8 enchanted copper in each slot, and then it just upgrades off each other. So this one is 16, and then we have 32. It didn't take too long, and I actually had extra enchanted copper that I used to make the rune. But basically, I have the rune pouch made, and now what I can do if I want to is I can make diamond runes and emerald runes, so I can increase the amount of emeralds and diamonds that drops. I won't do that for now specifically because it's really, really expensive to make them. It takes like about 10 stacks of diamond blocks to make them, and I could make a lot more money off of that, so I might do it later, might not, we'll see. Otherwise, I did also progress a little bit with my missions, so my personal missions are all fully completed, and I'm now working on my advanced missions. These ones are a lot harder though, because they specifically require me to have the farmer's harvester, and we're still a good bit off of that. To get the farmer's harvester, I need tier 1 in 6 of the crops. I have tier 1 in potato, carrots, wheat, and I'm currently working on beetroot. But the next two I'm going to do is sugarcane and cactus, just so I don't have to worry about planting pumpkins or planting cocoa beans or planting netherwort. I might do netherwort instead of sugarcane, we'll see, it really depends how I'm feeling. Beyond that, I have been building up the iron. I'd say almost pretty much filled. We're about halfway there, so that's pretty dope. And obviously, you saw with my carrots and potatoes, I have been growing a bunch of crops down here to try and get the farmer's harvester, just because it is an important thing to get all the harvesters and the tools just to make sure you have them. But yeah, we're currently doing beetroot, so hopefully we can finish that up, and we're also casually mining cactus whenever we can. Regardless, I'm going to go into what this video really is about, and that is about making this area a little bit pretty. We've been having it not pretty for far too long, and I think it's really awesome we can have this prettied up and allow you guys to come by and visit whenever you want to. So for now, that is actually what we're going to work on. So I did make this little platform, and I have all my stuff laid out. Obviously, I already told you guys about the sub thing, but I know not all of you have slash fly, so the first thing I want to do is kind of make a little balcony so that you guys can physically go up there and look at like what's going on. So naturally, I'm going to stick with the black and white color scheme using deep slate and calcite, but I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this fully. So what I was kind of thinking is I'm going to have a kind of a fence going all the way up. And then I was kind of thinking of a thing where I do something like this. And then that would be like the little balconies that you guys look off of, so you can actually see what's going on up there. Okay, that's looking pretty dope. I kind of like that. Okay, that looks pretty decent. If we have this on both sides and then just have a bunch of balconies going to the side, I think that would look pretty good. So I'll work on the top layer first. And let's say we have something like this. So naturally we want to make sure we can see what's going on here. So I'd say about this is a good standing area. I think this is not that bad. I mean, like something like this. Yeah, this seems pretty good. So it'd stand on about here. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like that. Then we just bring this all the way across. And then we'll also fast place all the way down. So we do this, and then we go over here, and we do this. So now from the bottom, it looks like this, which is still pretty cool. And when flying around, it looks like this, which is still pretty awesome. If you want to go on top, you can do like this, and you can still see everything. So let's add a few layers of that. I think that'd be pretty sick. Okay, and that's not that bad. I kind of like it. I do think it would look a little bit better if I just did the original plan with the deep slate bricks though, so let's try that out. Okay, there we go, but it definitely needs to be a little bit thicker, so let me try and add a little bit more of depth to it. Alright, there we go. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. The depth is really nice, but obviously you guys are going to need a way to get up there, so let's work on that next. Okay, I kind of like how that looks, but I think it'd be better if we pushed it back one more. Oh yeah, that is a ton better. Obviously, that means you guys can't be here, and we'll actually make you also into a stair. Oh yeah, the ladders look nice, but I think we're definitely going to need it to come out one more instead of just having it itch out this bit. I also think it'd be better if this was also a full block. Okay, that looks pretty nice, but I think we're gonna have to bring it all the way across if we push up one more. It seems empty. I might have to put another wall on the other side. Maybe slabs would work better for this? Feel like some kind of staircase would help. Ooh, I think that's looking better. Though I don't like how it itches into the iron like that. Okay, boom, now it kind of looks like it's part of the iron. This works. Okay, there we go, and now it kind of looks like it's part of the iron. Though I feel like that lengthens, I'm gonna bring this block all the way across and see how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Let me add slabs to the back as well. Alright, I added stairs to the other side, and not gonna lie, this thing looks beautiful. It actually does look like a balcony when you come from down here, and naturally when you go up there, it's gonna look just as great. Gives you a good view of what you're looking at, and even a good view of everything else, so I think this works out pretty well. Oh yeah, this is nice indeed. I like this. Alright, I'm gonna copy this pattern on each of the edges, and we're gonna go from there. Alright, and that is looking pretty nice. I'll start putting a bit of fences here just so you guys won't like fall off, and I think that looks pretty good in my opinion. Alright, and there we go, looking pretty good. So yeah, we have all the ladders going all the way up, and it's blocked off by this. So when you go up the ladders, you'll get lifted onto the platforms, and you can look at the entire wall of subs that we have going on. Now, obviously, if you do want to be on the sub wall, all you have to do is obviously subscribe to the channel, and then just type in the comments like your name and what you want to be on your sign, and even what sign you want, and I will go ahead and put you on the sub wall, and we are going to try and fill up this entire sub wall. This entire thing is actually 500 blocks on both sides, so if we do get it filled up, we will hit 1,000 subs, and our plan is to hit 1,000 subs before Mr. Data, so make sure you go ahead and sub to the channel. Naturally, some of you guys already are subbed, and you're probably going to type in the chat. That's entirely okay. I'll still put you on the wall, so I'll likely fill this up before we get to 1,000 subs. But regardless, do let me know. I do think it'd be a really cool thing to put you guys on the wall. I think it'd be really cute, so just type in the chat. Anyhow, I do actually have another request from you guys, and that is I am looking for people who have been subbed or have been watching Neo's content, which is the NeoCubest, for about 4 or 5 years, maybe less, maybe more. And that is because I'm working on a super secret video that I think would be really cool, but I do need people who have physically watched Neo for that time. So if you do have watched Neo, or if you know anyone that has watched Neo for that time, feel free to message me on my Discord, NovaDrakers, hashtag 2987 I think it is, or feel free to join my Discord. Both work. Just don't tell other people, just DM me, because there is something I want to do that I think is really cool, but I do need to get people who are actually interested. And obviously you would be in the video, so do make sure you're able to like talk in videos, so like you have a mic or like you have fun with it. But yeah, just let me know. Anyhow, I do want to have a nice area for you guys to actually come into, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out right here. So if I actually put on F3, I can do something like this. I want to go all the way to the end of the chunk just because I think it'd be pretty. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. And we actually haven't used deep slate tiles in my entire build yet, but basically I just want to do just like a really standard pattern of deep slate tiles and the calcite. And we're just going to make a little area for you guys to spawn in whenever you come to my island. Alright, there we go. So basically we'll just do this as a pattern all the way around, and we'll go from there. And then obviously we'll put calcite in the areas that don't have deep slate tiles. And boom! Alright, so there's a little checkered platform that you guys can spawn on. I do feel like I want to make this part of the platform a bit unique though. Boom, alright, and there we go. So that looks pretty nice, I'd like to say. What we'll also do is we'll build up right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And we'll go all the way around. Boom, okay, and there we go. That looks pretty nice. Now, do note, I am not much of a builder, so I don't want to get too much flame for how this looks. I just kind of make do with what I have, and I think it looks pretty good. So, I know you guys can probably do better than me or do like really cool builds, but this is what I got going for me, so this is what I'll stick with. I did make this really cool door, I remember in the SMP, so let me see if I can make that as well right here. You know, something cool like this. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I like it. Can do something really cool like this. Okay, okay. I just noticed that this all is on like one behind because of how I did the floor and the roof. So now I have to figure out how to fix that. Okay, so if we just extend everything, this might work out pretty well. If we just... Okay, that looks pretty nice. I kind of like how that looks. Yeah, so if I do something like this, if I do 1, 2, 3, then I have this go in here, but I also have it wrap all the way across. Let's kind of have this thick protruding door in a way. I think it looks pretty nice, actually. Or maybe if we do it like this, kind of. Would this be too much? Okay, I like it. I think it's cool. I think this would work better with stairs, though. Thought? Maybe if I... Okay, wait, that looks pretty dope. Wait, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, okay. I like it. I like the little house theme. That's kind of dope, but I don't know. It's like there's a problem somewhere. I can't quite put my foot on. Is it these? I think it might be. Maybe if I make it one shorter. Okay, I think that's looked pretty dope, but now I feel like these go out too much. I don't know if that's better or worse. I really don't know if that's better or worse. Okay, I think I like that, but I truly have no idea. I think it looks nice, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just tripping. I'm not entirely sure at all. Yeah, I think that looks nicer, but I'm actually not sure at all. Okay, I think that looks pretty dope. Alright, I like it. I think that's pretty sick, actually. Well, now I kind of have to wrap it all the way around. That's pretty dope. I like that, actually. I am going to need a roof. And there we go. I think that looks pretty dope. Even when we toggle night vision off, the lighting's still pretty good. We could add a little bit more lighting, but I still think that looks really nice. Some windows could top it off, though. Alright, that looks pretty nice. Though I feel like this rim doesn't actually have to be blocks. Alright, that looks pretty nice. I think one more layer is fine. And there we go. I think that looks amazing. I might actually keep this doorway in mind because I really liked how this doorway turned out, actually. Now, whenever you guys do whenever I do /ice home, I'll come right here. Oh, that is dope. You'll walk straight out and you'll be introduced to the gigantic sub wall. I might also copy paste the Twitch subs up there to down here just so you can see it on both the top and the bottom for the actual title of what it is. And what I'm actually going to do is block off right here so you guys can't get down as easily. Boom, and there we go. Now pretty much have the entire thing sorted out. So you guys come in here, you come out, you guys can see the entire thing. And then right over here we have access to the rest of the base, which is technically blocked off for now. I might open it later and I might add more areas to here, but for the most part this is what everything is going to look like. I'm going to move those chests down. Those are my crop hoppers for like all the beetroots downstairs just to make things easier for like collecting. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Now, if anything, I do want to add some shops, but I do want to add a specific thing right here. Alright, so one last final thing we actually have to work on, and that is I want to set up a sell chest for some pet eggs. Or I guess a buy chest in our case. And that's because I really need pet eggs so that I can actually start PvPing. So, the way I set this up, if I remember correctly, is I have to put the pet egg in here, and then I right-click the sign, and I do... MC Drakers, actually, no. I do Nova Drakers, and then 1 cell, and we're gonna do 7 million. And if I put question mark, I believe, yep, there we go. So that way it actually sets the egg, and if I right click it, it will say, obviously I can't trade it, blah, blah, blah. And that should work perfectly. And I'm actually gonna set up another one right over here. Boom, look at that, that works out great. I am gonna get some invisible item frames real quick, just so I can display that that is what I'm buying. So if I do this, and then this, and I grab the pet egg, and I do this, there we go. So that displays I am in fact buying pet eggs for that amount. I also gotta make sure you light it up with some squid eggs. And boom, that looks pretty nice, to be honest. Boom, and there we go. Now we have the 2 pet eggs showing that that's what we're buying. And if you guys want, you can sell me some pet eggs so that I can get the iron golem pets. So I can PvP with strength 2 and resistance 2. Let's go. Otherwise, I think that's gonna be about it for this video. The main thing I really wanted to do is set up this area. I actually should do /is public. That way you guys can now do /is visit Nova Drakers, and you guys can come here, you can hang out, so you can see what I'm doing, and you can check out the sub wall. I'll probably add a bunch of stuff as well all over the place, and obviously when I do expand my area, I am gonna add pathways through the iron blocks that allows you to get to the rest of the base. But I do like the compact feel of it now, and I will try to expand as we go further. Regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I likely am going to be streaming after this. Actually, I didn't plan to, but I might get like an hour or 2 just streaming in just for fun, because why not? If that is something you guys are interested in, go to twitch.tv/NovaDrakers just to see me stream and hang out and do stuff. Otherwise, if you guys want to hang out or do stuff, there's always my Discord. Feel free to check the Discord, let me know when I'm streaming, my videos are live, and all that sort. Once again, if you guys are interested in being the sub wall, make sure you comment, subscribe, and just type in what you want me to put on the wall, just like your name you want me to display, and just like a little fun little message that I can put on there just for you guys. I want to do it for as much people as possible, hopefully everyone, but I feel like after a few hundred people it's going to get a bit tiring. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to fill up the entire wall, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll see what we do in the next episode. If you guys want to see what we're doing on stream, feel free to check in. I'll see you guys later. Okay, goodbye, live, bye!
Hey, we're out here, trying to get it done. Lost faith for a minute there. Working hard in the hot sun. I'm trying to keep that to myself.